young guys. Now they're guys that have been there and they've done that, and they've actually had another month or so to prepare. So that's not an issue anymore.
Talk about that recruiting base and these young guys. What is it about the athletes in Florida in general, the Miami area, that does make them special and something that is coveted nationwide?
Well, I think everybody's got a good base. I think that West Virginia's got a nice base. We got good players. They have good players. I think that, but when you're in an area of South Florida and you've been able to have the success they've had over the years with national championships, then they're able to get to some different guys, both nationally and regionally. So they've got good athletes. They've got good players.
Since you came on board this year, what has impressed you most about Skylar from a leadership standpoint and from a playing standpoint?
I think basic thing on Howard is he's been really consistent. Through the ups and downs and preseason, and we obviously had a good run and had some bad things happen to us, but overall he stayed the course. And he's a leader. He cares about the football team. He really cares about winning. It bothers him when he doesn't play well, and he makes adjustments and moves on to the next thing. He's matured, and I think he's obviously had his best year.
These are the characteristics you've generally seen in your career from really the quarterbacks?
Oh, no question. There's a lot of teams out there. Each year you start off with the season, who's going to be best this year, who's going to be this, and it's going to start off with who has an experienced quarterback. It started off with us, so he's a guy that's, again, he's done the deal. He's had some peeps and doubters, and I think the thing he accepts that. He takes that as a challenge, and he's a tough guy, gritty, and gets it done, and cares about the football team.
Would you say your backfield is 100% healthy now with the time off after 8 straight weeks?
Don't say a lot about health issues. Don't talk a lot about treatment. Don't talk a lot about that. Just we got some guys that during the season have been bummed up. Some are on different stages than the other, but they're all getting better.
Is there more, because you have a little more time, more of an idea to maybe put some more wrinkles into the offense, for a bowl game like this?
Well, again, and I've been watching some of the games, but over the years, that's a good and bad thing. Anytime you have too much time on your hands, you start thinking about things that may work, and you need to keep it simple. Obviously look sophisticated and you want to spread things out, but do the same thing all the time. But then again, there's always a couple of things that may fit into what you do that may help you.
You guys have been pretty successful. Go ahead.
Looking at Miami's big blocking ability, what do you see on film that's allowed them to be so successful?
I think it's just two things. I think it's just speed. They've embraced it. A lot of times you see a group that doesn't do as well that one thing or the other. They never really embraced. Hey, this is what we're trying to get done here. Let's see if we can get it done. So obviously the staff has done a really nice job challenging that group. Let's see if we can be good at this. And secondly, obviously, it's just talent.
So you're working with some of your edge protectors in practice. Is that just emphasizing your fundamentals, what you do?
Just from watching film, I'm trying to take advantage of every second that we have. It's all the way up until kickoff. So maybe during warm-ups, we'll still be doing full-speed drills, and hopefully that's good enough. But we're playing good football teams, and in the Big 12, you've got good teams, and you only have so many opportunities when you're on a bowl site. So let's take advantage of every single minute we have and get better and better and better and see how good we can be.
With the running backs that you have, all of them have been able to prove themselves throughout the course of the season. Is it a good problem to have at this point, figuring out who to put in when for a bowl game?
Yes, that's a problem any position on the field. If I've got a bunch of lockdown corners and a bunch of left tackles, and I'm good on that. I just think that you end up say, hey, who's our guy? And Coach Seider's done a great job, and who's our older guys, and who has the hot hand, and what type of offensive attack are we looking at here? Give them all reps and kind of go with the guy with the hot hand.
Joe, you've had a lot of success with Tequil on third down conversions this year. Is it something specific about him, or is that just something where, when Skylar finds him, he happens to be just beyond the chains?
Well, I think it's obviously a combination of things. Coach Holgerson and our staff drawing up so much of nice schematics, understanding what they're doing on third down and what we try to get done. And I think Skylar and the protection packages Coach Crook has been doing and has made the protections better. And it's a combination of a lot of things. And then I think that the last thing is it's something that Coach Holgerson harps on as one of our top 5 things. And so right now, boom, we do that. We bought into it, and the kids do a nice job.